I just liked it all. It was dope. Um, alright. Next topic, we have the Mortal Kombat is coming up pretty soon. We didn't really get to talk about it when it first dropped, but I wanted to see what was your thoughts on it.
Uh, when I seen the first time when I seen the poster of it, I didn't like it at first. 'Cause I thought it was gonna look whack. Then when I seen the trailer, I was hooked. I was like, okay, this is actually gonna be really good because it literally looks like the characters are really look like the video games. You know what I mean? Like the in terms of animation and like the CGI and all that. And Jax looks fresh. Like the gauntlets on Jack, yo, he
Nah,
look
yeah, I think they they kind of blended in because already like itself Mortal Kombat whenever like especially the newer ones they all look somewhat realistic, like they're not too exaggerated, so I
good.
could see them taking that and bringing them into like a movie, but just
Mhm.
the fact that they kind of have their own spin on it where it looks super realistic, like almost to the point where it's like, I could actually see him here, like Scorpion, like I could see him with the gear on, like you know what I mean, like I don't know. I personally thought it was really good, like especially my favorite part of the trailer was the music, cause throughout the whole trailer it's kind of building up, like you hear the dun 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 dun, and that shit just gives me fucking chills, like it was like, bro, niggas have been waiting for a fucking Mortal Kombat movie for so long. When the games have been killing it, like they've even had the animated movies which were fire. I don't know if you've seen the Scorpion's Revenge. It came out like maybe like a year or two ago. It's an animated movie and it's fire as fuck. So it's like,
I gotta watch that.
yeah, it's really dope. So it's like, nigga, if you could take anything from my childhood and just bring it back, but don't try to like Michael Bay it or like Transformer it, like trying to make it like, yo, this shit's so deep. The nigga, it's random niggas from across the world fighting. Like, let's just keep it at that. Call it like, I just want to hear that nigga say, "Get over here." I just want to see Shang Tsung, "Your soul is mine." Like, and I'll be Gucci after that. I just want to hear them. If they do not play that song, the Mortal Kombat song in the movie, I'll be upset. It has to go down 2 grades.
There's no way they're not gonna do that. There's no way.
I don't know. I don't know how copyright goes nowadays because I remember I wanted to when the X-Men movies are coming out, you know the theme from the cartoon show it was fuck, I'm trying to think of the theme for the X-Men movies, not the movies, the TV show. Um that's it.
That,
They don't own the rights to that, so they couldn't use it in the movies. That's one of the
wow.
reasons why we didn't hear it ever in the movies, because they didn't own the rights to it. So it's
Yeah.
like, but well, we heard it in this trailer, so I guess that's the best we could. I don't know. It might. I hope they don't do like, yo, it's a dubstep version, or like they could just play that shit specifically. Um,
Yeah. Now that you said that, maybe they played it like that in the movie because they can't. They really can't. They don't have the rights.
no.
Right.
What's it called? Another thing I think was kind of dope was Liu Kang. He's played by the Black Ranger from that 2017 Power Ranger
Hmm.
movie. And when I seen him in the Power Ranger movie, I was like, yo, this nigga, like, he actually knows like karate or whatever. So I was like, I remember back in the day, I was thinking, I was like, yo, I can see him playing like in a Mortal Kombat movie, and the fact that he is Liu Kang with like the main character, I just find that kind of
You know
cool.
what's kind of crazy?
But
They didn't really make Liu Kang seem like he was the main character in the trailer.
well, that's the thing, he's not. The main character of the movie is a brand new character. His name is Cole.
Oh, Cole Young.
So yeah, he's a brand new character. But the positive of having a brand new character is that he is gonna be us. So they have a reason to explain what the fuck's going on without it just being extra dialogue. Like he's gonna be us, like, yo, what the fuck is a Mortal Kombat? Like, who the fuck is that? Like, what's this? And like they could explain it without it being like just retarded like exposition. Like, so there's that, but a negative is just like, do we really want just a random nigga like what are you gonna give him Scorpion's move? Like what is he gonna do that's gonna be dope that we wouldn't want to see Liu Kang be the main character for? Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, why him? And my theory is because there's a part in the trailer where he's like in the bathroom like washing his face, and then for a quick second you see like Scorpion, like his face, you see it on fire or whatever. So I'm thinking it's probably, I feel like he might be his son, descendant. Like, I feel like he's related to somebody. Like, I'll put money on that. Like, there's no way it's just random nigga that they got off the block to be in this Mortal Kombat shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he has to be related to somebody.
I like that they have new movie faces on here. Like, you don't really see, it's not like your typical people that you would always see in movies.
I'm hip, like, back in the day, it would have been like fucking, what's it called? It would have been fucking Tom Cruise's, like fucking Liu Kang, like, this is the dumbest shit, like, but
it's crazy.
That's the that's the hard part about Hollywood is like you put new faces and if it flops, it's like those niggas' careers is over. Like, you know
over, yeah.
It's just it's a lot. But.
Yeah, like the guy that's playing Jax. The only reason why I know him is from like I know him from Supergirl, and I know him. I've seen him in other things. I just can't remember.
Yeah, that nigga's goofy in Supergirl though. Super goofy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was kind of worried a little bit. Like, yo, is he gonna be good enough for this movie? But it's like he looked like he did a good job in the trailer, from what I seen.
I mean, yeah, he's just a black dude. Like, you don't really have to do a lot. You just gotta punch niggas. Like, there's not really
I don't know.
You have to do.
Some people just be looking like you can't take them serious when they're mad. Like,
but that's the thing. I feel like the reason why you say that is because the people you're talking about specifically, I feel like they a lot of the times they play the same character. So you're just like, I can't take this nigga serious as whatever. Like, I was talking to like
what about how you feel about Michael B. Jordan?
A lot of people don't like him. Well, for me, it's just like,
I don't think he's a bad actor. I just like, I don't know. Like, when he be acting like he's mad sometimes, I just don't feel like intimidated at all. Like,
I feel what you're saying. Just no controversial opinion. I did not like Black Panther when I first saw it. I actually really
didn't like it?
I didn't like it at all. I had to see it again with you guys to like really enjoy it for what it was. I don't know what expectations I had when I first went to go see it, but the fact that it came out, it was just like another Marvel movie. It was disappointing, but I don't know what I expected to see. But and Killmonger, like the first part about Killmonger to me was his haircut.
Yeah,
he killed that. That shit was hard. Everything else, I don't give a fuck about.
I don't know why though. I don't know why. Like, and then we kind of get off topic because of this. But I don't know why Chadwick Boseman just didn't seem like he was present in the movie for something. To me,
bro, no, it's he was better in Civil War than he was in his own movie, which sucks because that's his last movie.
Yeah,
like he never got a chance to really redeem himself. But it's like most characters, it wasn't an origin movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you really had to build a world that niggas have never seen, Wakanda. You have to build that up from scratch. Build up an enemy. Build up the bald warriors. You have to build up everybody, and he was just kind of like in the movie.
Yeah.
You know? He was just kind of in the movie. But yeah.
Definitely about that. That's weird.
Goro in the movie, fire. Sub-Zero look fire. I'm waiting to see Johnny Cage, but I don't know if we'll see him. I don't know if we'll see all the characters we want to see.
I wasn't sure, but was Melina a black girl in this one?
Yeah, she looks like I think it's a black chick. Yeah. Well, it doesn't just like she. I can see her being like Korean or something. Like, you know what I mean? Just something, just a dark skinned Asian. It doesn't have to be full on black. Like, you know.
Yeah. Just based off the trailer, she looked like she was black a little bit. I don't know.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. So, are you? What's your hype looking for like this movie? If you got to say
I'm
that.
waiting for that Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight. They have to have that. I want that in the movie.
Oh, that. Well, one of the things that the director said, because I think he was doing a couple of interviews when the trailer dropped. He basically said there will be fatalities in this movie. Like 100%, there will be fatalities in this movie, and I feel like that's dope. Just because we'll finally get to see it on the big screen.
Yeah, because they don't do that in the movies, right?
Exactly. So it's like we'll get to see that. We'll get to see like characters. They said characters will die. So I don't know what that means. I just hope this opens up the video. I hope this is the best video game movie. You know what I mean? Because video game movies, it's just like live action anime movies. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not it.
Especially movies that you feel like could be done so easily. Like that Hitman movie, I was like
So whack. Like,
I'm like, yo, you can easily make that like a good movie. Like I feel like Transporter was a better Hitman movie, and it's not even a Hitman movie.
you know what's about to blow your mind? You know they made a Tomb Raider movie, right? And I'm not talking about Angelina Jolie. Like a recent one, like 2017, right?
Yeah, with the girl, I forgot her name, but I watched it recently. Yeah,
Dead, like dead is it, right? He was so whack.
I watched that. I was like, it's not terrible, but it's not great. Like
It's
you don't
not it. It's just not it.
Yeah, you just don't want to watch it.
Like
You wanna watch
Assassin's Creed, you know, niggas, Michael Fassbender.
it.
That nigga never heard Assassin's Creed until that movie.
Yeah.
Like a lot of niggas on that cast never heard of it until the movie dropped.
It's funny that you say that 'cause I didn't even finish that movie. I remember
Me
watching.
neither. I never finished it ever. I refused. It was so fucking boring. Like I was just so tired.
I just like watched like a good like 30 minutes of it and I fell asleep.
It's just one of those things where it's like video games. I guess the appeal obviously is like it's like a movie, but you get to play it. You get to interact with it. So whenever you see it on the big screen, it's like, however the director like visualizes it, makes it. I don't know. It kind of makes it unique. You can't just. I don't want you to take the video game and just put it on the screen, but I also want you to take the best part of the video game and put it on the screen. Like if that makes any sense. Like I don't want it to just be another like that Tomb Raider movie. You just took out Raider and just called it Tomb. Like that movie would be fucking ass. Like, the reason why you wanted to see it was because it was Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, what any video games that you've played that you'd want to see like turn into an actual like fully fledged Hollywood movie, big budget movie?
Last of Us.
It's too late. It's getting an HBO series.
Oh, for real? I did not know that.
Bro,
Jack and
it's probably dead. What's it called? PlayStation. They basically announced around when the PS5 dropped that a lot of their stuff are gonna be a lot of their IPs are gonna be made into movies. Like Uncharted is being made into a movie or TV show. Uncharted is being made to the movie. Tom Holland is actually old dude. I forget Nathan Drake. Yeah, Uncharted. Ghost of Tsushima just got announced that it's about to be a movie. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank already came out as a movie. Like they're gonna be pushing. Like that's why it's now called PlayStation Studios instead of like I don't know, but a lot of them are being made into movies. So I want you to dive a little deeper and try to. It doesn't have to be a game you played back in the day, but just something that you know that's not being made into a movie that you'd actually want it to be.
Movie that I know that I like. Grand Theft Auto. The Grand Theft Auto is basically like San Andreas Grand Theft Auto. I think that story is so fire, bro.
So you want a hood movie of a just like a nigga fucking shit up pretty much. Like what was the plot of Grand Theft Auto if you could explain it to me? Like what was the plot
Well,
of
San
San
Andreas.
Andreas?
Well, San Andreas was about the Grove Street, of course. He comes. CJ is the main character. He comes out of jail. He's back in his old neighborhood. Everything's pretty much kind of the same, except for like probably like the gang territory. I believe, and he's trying to just adjust into the neighborhood and make Grove Street the best gang in the territory. And along the way, he starts to realize that his friends are actually like against Grove Street, and one's actually a baller, which is like their rival gang that they always fight majority of the time in the game. And basically, honestly, when I'm saying it right now, it's like there's really no like
There's nothing.
goal in the game. There's no goal in the game.
Nothing.
Shit just happens to you.
And will it be Grand Theft Auto if he doesn't kill random pedestrians? Will it really be Grand Theft Auto? Him driving and stopping at red lights, like will that really be him skating on the police 5 stars? Like you know what I mean? This is like
Yeah.
you just need a little bit more than
I
that.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
I guess.
Like it's like you saying, yo, make Call of Duty into a movie. It's like, do we really need to see that?
They're making Borderlands into a movie, which I don't get why. I don't get why.
I can see that because it actually has a lore, like you know what I mean. Like I'm not saying GTA doesn't have a story to it, but it actually has like books and shit. Like you know what I mean. Like so they could take aspects from all of that. I just want to see how it would look.
It's kind of funny because Kevin Hart's gonna be in the movie. I'm like, who is he gonna play?
I don't know. I just
I don't know.
Kevin Hart. I don't know. I mean,
I
they just made a Monster Hunter movie with T.I. and Mila Jovovich. You watch that?
Nah, I haven't seen that. Shit, I can't really think of a movie necessarily that I would want to see. Maybe Ratchet and Clank,
Already came out.
a movie, a live action movie.
No, not live action, but it was an animated movie, but it came out in theaters.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Nigga, do you even play Ratchet and Clank? Like,
Yeah, I played that.
when was the last time you touched Ratchet and Clank?
Last time I played Ratchet and Clank was like probably PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2.
There's a new one. I mean, well, not a new one. Obviously, there's a new one coming out for PS5, but I'm saying the most recent one is free. I don't know if you played it, but it's free.
The one that I last played it was like the first time it became like co-op. It was like you can play as Clank, and I don't know what that one was called.
You're
That's what
talking
it
about
was.
PS2 days. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it was wildin'. But if I'd have to think of a game, I the first thing I want to say is Infamous, but the superhero genre in general is just kind of like a little bit saturated. So I'd want it to be um different, kind of like Invincible is different. How it's like it's not just a regular superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like it would be dope if we kind of, cause the gimmick of Infamous is pretty much you can choose if you want to be good or bad. So I don't know how that work on a movie screen, but I'd want to see a movie with somebody kind of treading the line of good and evil, not like on some Deadpool shit where he's saving the world but he's killing people at the same time.
Yeah.
I want it to be deeper than that, like psychological, deeper. Like yo, like should I make this choice because it will have repercussions, like certain shit like that. But I don't know any other fucking Mario. Like, I don't fucking know.
Mario. They have a live action Mario movie. I remember watching that.
no, it's not it, Chief. That literally almost made Nintendo go bankrupt.
That movie? I remember enjoying it as a kid.
Of course you did. Watch it again.
Yeah. I don't think
you liked it because of John Leguizamo.
Hmm.
You know, he was killing it back in the 90s. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know any other.
How about reverse? Would you like to see a movie into a video game?
Uh, I think it'd be fire to see like a Matrix game, even though they've done it. But when they did it in the past, it was kind of like a movie tie-in game. I'm talking about a triple-A, like big budget, $60 full price game. Like they had 5 years to make. Like also God of War shit. Like really sit there. Oh yeah, God of War into a movie. 100%. I'll watch the fuck out of that. But which I think it's coming. But yeah, I feel like that would be pretty fire.
Yeah.
If I could think of anything else, Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass would be cool. Cause Kick-Ass, I think Kick-Ass would be dope too, and that you can create your own hero too. That would be dope if you can do that in the game.
Yeah. I don't know. Movie into a video game.
I would want to see Percy Jackson's into a video game.
I think it's they're making a TV show. Yeah, they're making a TV show
About that movie?
because that shit just flops. Like I know we was rocking with it, but that shit.
I thought it was a good movie. I liked it. I read some of the books, so I can see why people got mad because there was a bunch of fights that they skipped.
Yeah, like I just be watching random shit on YouTube or whatever, and it was basically explaining how they pretty much shit all over the book in terms of like what they did with all the characters and shit. But even though as a kid I was like, no, Percy Jackson, that's fire. But like in the book, it's way more deeper than just what it is.
Yeah,
Which is it's kind of like, damn, that sucks. Like you make something, somebody picks it up and just fucks it up completely.
The thing about me is like I don't care if something's not exactly like the book. Like I don't want to pay to watch the same thing over again. That's just me personally.
Nah,
like
I'm hip.
like when people had when people were mad about the Avatar movie, although it was still dog shit, even if they were gonna make it like a good story, like the way how it looked was ass. But like I don't want to see the exact same shit. Like that's what they literally did in Avatar, like kind of the Airbender. Like it was
They wanted. It's like it's one
I
of those
don't.
things where you can't please the fans because if you even that's why I'm kind of worried about the Netflix show because it's like, are you really just about to feed us the same show but it's just real people instead of cartoons? When you know it being cartoon is what made it so unique. Like you know what I mean? Like it being cartoon, you could get away with certain shit. Like the fight scenes, you could get away with certain shit.
That's why kind of like when they make those movies, I feel like it shouldn't be like on the same timeline of the show. They should just make up their own whole new shit. Having
But
the
then it's like all the people that really wanted an Avatar show aren't gonna get it. It's kind of like that's why it's a hard thing to do.
I feel like you would though. It'll be like the same characters, the same people, just they're doing something else rather than what you would see in the show. Like take like what happened to Aang like during this time because we don't get to see everything that they do. There's like time skips. What happened in this time skip? Like it'll be like a canon movie basically.
Or like what happened after they defeat the Fire Lord or whatever.
Yeah.
I can see that. I don't know. It's a lot that goes behind it because you want old fans to come watch it and you want new fans and shit. So
We're probably gonna do see something like that though, because didn't they open like a studio?
yeah, that was one of the topics that I did want to just at least touch upon is that they basically after the creators left the Netflix show, they started talking to Nickelodeon or Paramount or whatever the father company is, and they gave them money to pretty much make an Avatar studio. Like, it's a legit studio where they can make any content surrounding Avatar. And their next project that they said they were gonna do was make an Avatar animated movie with Aang and all of them. So I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know when that takes place.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that's dope. Like, and also they're gonna. That means they're gonna do that. They could also fund video games. They could fund more shows, like another Avatar show. But I don't know.
Yo,
That's the fact that the future.
they
Is bright.
are nice, bro. Like I remember when I watched the regular Avatar, I thought it was fire, and I watched Korra, and Korra is fire too. So it's like they do a really good job.
People sleep on Korra. Korra's fire.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, just give it some time. We'll see some eventually.